Mhm.
And Grant, it's always interesting broadcast. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Anthony Davis is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Peterson in at the 2. Outside Maxey. Misses the 3. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Washington. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution.
Sarr pulls it in.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Davis finds Coulibaly. Pass to Peterson. 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. Warner.
Yeah, it's big for Tyrese Maxey's confidence when he's connecting from that deep because he is a volume shooter from the three-point line.
Here's Peterson. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. And that one, good. Peterson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Now, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy.
Just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Sarr. Sarr a screen. Inside. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point game. The 3 from Edgecombe. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Coulibaly. Hachimura against Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Philadelphia, 4th.
Well, they were just automatic from the line a year ago. You did not want to foul these guys.
'76ers trail by 3. And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
Here's Peterson. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Davis can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Embiid from behind the arc. Washington with a rebound. Outside Davis. Here's Coulibaly, guarded by Edwards. Here's Davis. From deep, Sarr. The rebound by Embiid. And here is Maxey. Six on the shot clock. Out to Hachimura. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Peterson. He has 7. The kick out to Young. And another miss by Washington.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Here's Peterson, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
76ers trail by 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Hachimura from long range. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Sarr, and finished off by Sarr.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Tobias Harris checked in for the Sixers. Smith, he's checked in for Washington. Here's a look at some stats for Rui Hachimura. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. BA, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Embiid. Yet to see a basket. For 3, Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Maxey likes when the pace picks up, and you saw it right there. No hesitation on that catch and shoot.
Here's Young. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Detroit. 6 to shoot. Here's Peterson. Not enough on that one as it misses. The 76ers have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Smith. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Wizards?
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Pass to Peterson. Launches a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Vukcevic is checked in. Hachimura outside. Embiid, a screen on Davis. Stolen by Davis. And it's Washington on the break. Vukcevic, good. And it's a 4-point Wizard lead.
A nice ball movement there. AD picking up the assist.
Harris outside. Here's Embiid. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Embiid's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Pass to Peterson. Smith outside. This one for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Hachimura finds Harris. Now Maxey, covered by Smith. And it's Maxey missing.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pass to Hachimura. Maxey surveys. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You saw the full power of Joel Embiid on display right there. No one was getting in his way.
Smith outside. Back to Young. To the wing on the left. Peterson, that one's good. Peterson's got 15 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Embiid misses. Washington leading by 5. Pass to Davis. Young from long range. Hachimura with a rebound. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Fires high post. Peterson with a rebound.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Back to Smith. The three is up. Peterson no good. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting 45% from the field in this first. Maxey against Smith. Maxey, that's good. Give him 8 points now.
Well, that is some impressive body control right there on display by Maxey.
Young, the pass to Davis. And here's Smith. Maxey covering. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Davis.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And here's Harris outside. Davis with a rebound. Pass to Peterson. Here's the three. Young can't hit. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Washington up 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. We've got Sarr, Smith out there with Keyshawn George. And it's Vukcevic in at the 4. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good.
Pass to Vukcevic. There's the 3. It doesn't go for him.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside, Highland. Here's Harris. 3-pointer. Sarr pulls it in. A change for the Wizards. Coulibaly, he's checked in for George. 76ers trail by 3. Now Sexton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Edgecombe. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Edgecombe's got 9.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Washington shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing.
And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The Wizards, 3rd. The 76ers, 4th.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are two squads that love to play the physical game down in the paint.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Vukcevic. For 3, Smith hits the trifecta. Smith's got 9 points.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Now here's Harris. He's got 5. Count it.
Yeah, Harris has that big, strong frame, and he knows how to overpower even tight defense.
Sarr against Vucevic. Sarr misses.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Vukcevic. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. To the inside. Here's Sarr. Shoots over Vucevic. Sarr misses. For Philadelphia, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Edgecombe. Again, Philadelphia.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
Sexton against Smith. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Pass to Harris. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Champagnie comes in for Harris. And it's Maxey in for Sexton. Peterson, he's checked in for Washington. Young comes in for Smith. Young looking for an opening. Pass to Sarr. The 3 is up. They get it back. Vukcevic, good. Vukcevic has got 11. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Screen by Embiid. The three from Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 6 rebounds in the game. Young, the pass to Sarr. Outside Young. They set a pick. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Pass to Champagnie. The three ball. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Coulibaly. Over to the wing. The three. Young can't hit.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Here's Edgecombe. 16 points for him. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Here's Champagnie. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Oh, nice play by Embiid. Not just holding it, moving the ball.
Outside Coulibaly. Here's Vukcevic. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. Vukcevic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Maxey. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he was relentless with his on-ball defense, managing to pick up 4 steals.
Young with it. Maxey covering. Back to Young. Pass to Sarr. 4-3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. 76ers trail by 3. To the left side wing. Embiid against Sarr. Here's Embiid. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got a rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Young. Right wing. Lets the three fly. Peterson. That one's good. And now a 6-point Wizard lead.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Tyrese Maxey is second.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Here's Maxey. Give him 8. Pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by George. Washington leading by 6. Outside Young. Some solid defense from Maxey. Philadelphia shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Edwards. Embiid, a screen on Coulibaly. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Washington. And here's Young. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And he jams it home with authority.
And Young is a terrific decision maker in the two-man game. He knows when to pass and when to call his own number.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Harris. Down low. Here's Embiid. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Vucevic. Embiid covers. Vucevic, good. Vucevic has got 18 points in the game.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Maxey finds Sexton. Fires in the triple.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Peterson, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 5. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Come on. I mean, what can you do defensively? Embiid is pretty much impossible to guard when his jumper is on.
Pass to Peterson. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Maxey.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Edwards. Now here's Harris. Embiid, a screen on George. To the middle. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Here's Peterson. Yep, that one goes. Peterson's got 20.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Sexton. Now Embiid. For 3, here's Harris. He can't hit that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Washington leading by 3. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, right now for Washington, you watch their games. They've had some highs, some lows, still putting it all together.
Which you could say about most teams around this time of year.
Yeah, not a big insight, big fella.
What?
No, we're just messing with you. We're just messing with you.
And let's circle back now to that first half. The Sixers find themselves in a tense one.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest. Somehow, they're still in it. Got to make the most of that opportunity.
It just takes a few to fall to open up the floodgates.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. 76ers trail by 3. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Rui Hachimura is out there with Edwards. And it's Embiid in it to 5. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Here's Maxey. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. And the Wizards' shooting is around 55% so far. Maxey against Davis. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. 5 to shoot. No good on the 3.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And here's Edwards. Outside Maxey. Good. Maxey's got 10.
Well, that's a nice finish that time by Maxey inside, making full use of his exceptional agility and athleticism.
Now here's Young. Here's Peterson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Peterson's got 22 points.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Outside Edwards. Outside Maxey. For the tie. It's rebounded by Washington. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sarr with a screen on Maxey. Here's Young. And again, it's Washington converting.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Brian, back to you.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Pass to Edgecombe. Edwards against Coulibaly. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 16.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Outside Young. Here's Peterson. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Philadelphia moving it around. Maxey passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Edwards against Coulibaly. And yep, it's good. Coulibaly's got his second bucket of the night.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Maxey against Young. And it's Maxey missing.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Young, the pass to Sarr. Coulibaly up top. Tries to break his ice. And Sarr with the basket. On the assist by Coulibaly. Sarr's got his third bucket of the night.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He knows he's got to keep drilling it from this area.
Maxey passes to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unable to get that one. Young with the defensive effort. Here's Peterson. Hachimura with a rebound. 76ers trail by 11. Here's Edgecombe. 16 points for him. Excellent D there from Davis. To the inside, Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Sarr. And another miss by Philadelphia. Up top, Davis. Maxey covering. Outside, Young. From 9 feet out, inside, it's Trae Young.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
And here's Maxey outside. Buries it from 3. Maxey's got 13.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
And finished off by Sarr.
Well, it's easy to see why this team trusts Young to facilitate this offense. His decision-making is tremendous.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. 76ers trail by 14. Pass to Embiid. Young against Maxey. Three-pointer, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Peterson. And he banks in the layup. Peterson's got 26.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And it's Hachimura missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Sarr. Outside for Davis. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Young against Maxey. The 3 from Edgecombe. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Davis. And again, it's Washington.
Great hustle by Davis, getting something before the defense can set up.
Outside Edwards. For 3, Maxey. Sends it home from three-point land. Maxey's got 8 here in this quarter.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Here's Peterson. Sweet little floater. 28 points for him.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Pass to Hachimura. Up top, Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. There's the block.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Peterson, that one's good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Wizards. For 3, Maxey. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
This Sixers squad is struggling. Outside Maxey, pass to Embiid. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Well, this is a classic performance from Embiid. He's one of the most lethal scorers this game has.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for the 76ers. Vucevic, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris comes in for Hachimura. And it's Colin Sexton in for Edwards. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Smith, he's checked in for Coulibaly. Davis with it. Over Harris. Nails the baby hook. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Vucevic. Cashes in the first attempt of the game.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
Maxey against Smith. Outside Maxey. Pass to Harris. For 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, you can't give Tobias Harris that look from beyond the arc.
Maxey against Smith. Inside. Here's Sarr. And a big-time jam. He slams it right over Vucevic.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Maxey passes to Harris. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Pass to Sexton. Here's Edgecombe. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Davis has got 9 rebounds now.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
From the arc. The rebound by Maxey. 76ers trail by 19. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Harris against Young. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. Pass to Peterson from downtown. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists now tonight. And so it's Washington with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for the Wizards. Smith out there with Trae Young. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Vukcevic in at the 5, down low. On the wing, Sexton. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
Here's Highland following the three-pointer by Washington. Screen by Embiid. And Highland good for 3. Highland's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Highland following the score by Washington. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Now Embiid. Rebound, Trae Young. Young's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find them.
And Philadelphia has possession. Harris outside. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Pass to Coulibaly. Harris against George. Now here's Smith. On the take. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Edwards. Now here's Harris. George defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. Smith outside. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
Here's Vukcevic, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball.
I just love the ball movement.
The 76ers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. Embiid missing again.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Here's Vukcevic. Embiid covers. For three, George. They get it again.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Harris outside. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, B.A., the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Now here's Highland, outside for Sexton.
Time to settle everything down, get high percentage looks, and then D up.
A nice shot by Smith.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The 76ers shooting about 43% on this one. Harris outside. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Yeah, this is Tobias Harris at his best. When he finds a rhythm like he has tonight, he can be really effective offensively.
Now here's continue to skyrocket. It's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades.
And there's the explosiveness of Young, getting to the bucket in a hurry.
Highland, the pass to Harris. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Vukcevic. To the middle. Here's Coulibaly. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Coulibaly's got 10 points here in the second half. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Harris misses. Washington's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Smith. Down low. Here's Vukcevic. Oh, sweet move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Highland looking for an opening. Harris on the wing. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Now here's Coulibaly. Off target from outside.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Highland. Nails it from 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
The Wizards shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Back to Young. Washington moving the ball around. For 3, Smith. He drops it from range. Smith's got 25 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Highland. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Washington with a rebound. Vukcevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Young, the pass to Smith. Pass to George. Back to Smith. 4 on the clock. Over Highland. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. And Edwards slams it in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Smith with a screen on Sexton. Young misses.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Wizards.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Now here's George. 36 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. There's a screen for 3, Smith. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Pass to Highland. And Vukcevic pulls it down. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And here's Young. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. As we leave, we present our player of the game.